filled all my parts, at least I think I have. If I notice something wrong in the next video, I can easily, or next step, I can always go back and fix them. But the curves look very exaggerated in Inventor, but they should look good when I actually assemble the puzzle, and it should make it feel nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, and assembly is a fine name for this one. I'm going to hit yes to all and hit OK to make sure everything's fully saved. And now I'm going to start what's called a presentation. So in my presentation, I'm going to start by inserting a model. I'm going to select assembly1.iam, and I'm going to have an animation timeline. So I can change I can look through here. Once I have some stuff in here, you actually take a look exactly and see how everything's going to be timed. So what I'm going to do is start off by taking and doing what's called a tweak component. I'm going to start off by pulling the component out. And I think the first piece I'm going to pull out is the teal piece. So I'm going to select the component. I'm then going to select the direction I want to pull it. So I'm going to take this, grab this arrow, and then drag it out straight this way. I can set a value here, but right now I'll just hit OK, and that will be my first part. Now if I take and flip my cube around, I'm going to pull the red piece out this way. So I'm going to tweak component. I'm going to click on the red piece. I'm going to grab the arrow this way and pull it straight back this way. I'm then going to pull it this way. I'm going to pull the blue piece down. So I'm going to take and select this component. I'm going to grab the arrow this way and pull him down. And then I'm going to take and pull the green piece out this way. So I'm going to take and tweak component, green piece, grab the arrow, and pull him out. Now this will show exactly how it does it. And if I take and bring the timeline back to the beginning and hit play, you can actually watch all the pieces come out of the cube. I don't have to move the gray piece because he's sort of the base. And if I take and I should be able to extend there we go. I can look through my timeline, and I can always make something go faster or slower. So maybe this first piece should come out a little fast, take a little longer. And then this whole thing can get moved a little this way. And maybe the last two pieces can come out at the same time. Now if I play the video, you'll see the blue piece comes out first, the red, and then the green and blue come out simultaneously. Depends on how you want to show this. Once everything's said, you can even export this as a video. And if you take and hit the video button, it'll generate a video file. We can talk about that later. For this, I just want to see that you've done a presentation. I'm going to save this. And the very last step is to create our setup for Prusa Slicer and orienting the pieces. I'm going to take and outside the video, export each of my parts individually by going to the individual parts and save those each to a STL. And I don't want to do it from the assembly. I actually want to do it from the part file because I don't need the orientation to be hooked together, because that'd be really awkward because it means the red piece will be printing above things, and you really just want to print them separately on the bed. So I'm going to take and export each of those files and come back in Prusa Slicer to show you how to set up the files for printing.